we find you guys racing against the clock. Burling down this kind of dirt track that has been carved through the woods. You guess by hand to make it easier to access this site this burial ground you've come across, and you start chasing the direction of this truck and where it's left. Eventually you get to the outskirts of the train yard.
Just quickly, one question.
Mm-hmm.
How bright is the night? Can we, if we have the car lights
it's daytime
off? Oh, it's daytime off. Chill.
Yeah.
It was nighttime.
It's edging towards night. I would say you're in the afternoon at this point, late afternoon of this day. All of this in time is happening within a day. Everything we've done so far.
Okay.
You charge to and as you drive in, you see the truck has already been offloading. Everybody actually make me a survey roll as you as you're still going at speed down the strip toward this train yard. And you see it's a train slightly different. I'll say this much. It looks more like a commercial which they use to take timber to New Fair. It's being repurposed for something else.
2.
Tell me your rolls.
That's
2?
a 1.
1.
Which one? Just actually before we go any further, before I take any brain damage more, because I'm gonna get a scar. We have a refresh and a stitch and things like that we have to use for this session. Which one is the one that takes off
we can say this time.
Yeah, cool. A stitch, that's the one that takes off the scar, the marks, right?
I think you're correct. 1 second.
Okay.
Trying to remember the difference. I think, because refresh is refreshing your drives.
Okay.
If you want to do anything in this moment, we can say that you all have a point that you can use towards something.
Yeah,
okay.
Please.
I'll refresh my drives.
Refresh drives.
Mm-hmm.
Stitch. And what about you?
I'll take a stitch as well.
You'll take a stitch as well? Fantastic. And use that
Ironically,
either in brain, body, or bleed, whatever it is.
Because I'd just taken a scar, I was actually pretty clean. So.
I know.
You are pretty clean right now, technically.
Yeah, I've taken a lot of brain on this assignment, so yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Thank you for that.
With our rolls, the rolls obviously will not great. You obviously don't take, but because the reckless driving that's happening, you kind of get in front about the car. She's trying to avoid hitting things like big machinery or wood stumps and the different lots that have the timber in it. As you're trying to get there as fast as you can, as they finish loading what seems to be this big device with a giant kind of vat of this pure scarlet. It gets loaded into one of these train cars.
I got a 1 on my survey.
Yeah, everybody got 1s and 2s.
Okay.
So
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
So you don't get to see anything outside of that. I'll say the one obvious thing you see is the smoke that starts to plume from the front of this train as it starts to move.
Nice run, right?
As the car and it starts to pull out of the yard, and you can see all these workers and your auntie, your Rita, just drives, and all these people are going just jumping out the way as the train takes off at speed, and she actually partly mounts the track and then comes off and comes driving up, trying to get to the side of the train as you guys are now moving at incredible speeds.
Your aunt is the coolest person.
But the train is starting to get a bit faster than the car at this point. It does get faster, but it needs momentum. You have a moment now, if you like, to attempt to board this train.
Let's jump.
Let's go.
I think
Alrighty.
Thank you for this. I don't think you're gonna be able to jump on the train while you're driving. I don't know. I mean, how good are you? Maybe you can. You have been amazing so far.
I'll see if I can... If you can slow it down somehow, I'll try and keep up with it.
All right.
I will all need you to make a move roll to attempt to get on this train.
Drive.
Yes, I think so as well. Seeing as we're doing a lot of Indiana Jones stuff, I think it's only right to say I've got a bad feeling about this. I was right. I got a 1.
Oh no!
I got a 5.
5.
Dual 6s.
Is that?
that's
I'm assuming on the
critical
gilded
success.
as well.
There's no gilded,
Okay.
but I have
Sixes.
one. I drove. I've got dual 6s.
Critical success. At this point, you literally, before she's even finished,
Da, 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 da.
you are literally like leap on like some sort of leopard onto this back of this train cart at the very back of the train. Tybalt, you will as well. Just about. You will be leading behind Arthur. That is the kind of failure here of this mixed success. You are in the back of the queue trying to enter the back of this train. Dr. Klaus.
I'm sitting there trying to light my pipe. Like, give me a second. Hold on.
No!
And I'll say at this point, you tried to jump.
Yeah.
But there is a rock that appears over her, and she has to pull away at the last minute. And as you go to jump, because of the swerve, you fall back and you hit your head, back of your head on the part of the car. You will take a point in body, a mark in body.
Okay. My body.
And she swerves off, and it's just you and her in the car, and you two are left on the back of this train car.
Are they close
What would
enough
you like
for
to
us to? How close are they?
She's gonna try and make her way back into a safe position to, but again, the train is starting to part away.
Okay.
May I? Oh, God.
You go.
Sure.
If you've got a thing, you go.
I've got a thing. I've still got a gun. I'm going to try and shoot the wheels.
Shoot the glass.
Yes. I'm essentially trying to derail at least part of this train. Possibly
Right.
all of it. So I'm thinking...
With a bullet from a pistol, that's going to be extremely difficult.
No, hilarious.
Hilarious. I'm going to say this will be a disadvantage. This is quite a feat you're asking for.
All right.
To try and stop a train, or at least slow it down. You won't be able to stop it, I can assure you that, but you can maybe just disrupt its momentum slightly to give you another chance to jump on.
Cool.
So at this point, it is at disadvantage. I need you to roll a control, because you're shooting.
Okay. Ooh. Got to make a decision here. Do I go with a drive?
I've also got a thing. Can I try and do the thing at the same time, and then maybe that affects stuff?
Whoever wants to go, I'll tell you what. Tell me what you want to do, and then we'll figure it out.
Are you going to pull the cord?
Yes. I'm gonna pull the assistance call. No.
You'll get a fine.
Yes. Well, I'll take the fine. Okay.
Yeah. The fine is death.
Now a lot of like old school trains. There's a steam train, right?
Yeah.
A lot of old school trains will have independent brakes on carriages. Mm-hmm. So I want to see if I can find the independent brake for this carriage that we're on and set it off.
Okay.
To try and it's not going to stop the whole train because it's too much train, but it might slow us down.
Okay. So what I'm gonna ask you to do is roll me a. Let's see. I'll say this is investigation. I'll let you roll survey or focus in this case.
I'll do focus because I can gild it, but they are the same.
I will help him by saying, "Look over there. I think it's that way," and kind of just keep pointing things and giving a drive.
Sweet.
Intuition one.
Okay, here we go. Oh, 5 on the gilded.
5 on the gilded. So with that, there is one at the back here of the train. Because it's a natural place. It's just this kind of like, on these old school steam trains, there's like a almost like a balcony part to then
That's
enter
exactly
the
what
carriage.
I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, but there is one. It's a bit obscure, but you find it's like a small. It's not like a big lever. It's a very kind of obscure thing, and but you find it on the side and you pull. What happens is that this brings this back train car. This part of the train car. In this particular kind of carriage is what it does, it puts brakes on here, which it doesn't stop the train, but it slows it right down, losing some of its momentum, and it's dragging dead weight at this point. At this point, the bad part of this is it's definitely going to alert some individuals that something's going on that's making them drag. But they're successful. Now, Mr. Klaus.
Yes.
Dr. Klaus, sorry. My mistake.
Dr. Mr. Klaus.
That would be Santa Claus.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'll let you decide in this point that the car can catch up at this point, so you can either attempt to make another jump or what, unless you want to continue with the current idea. But it is already slowing down, so technically you got what you wanted, so you can now maybe use this information to make a different decision up to yourself.
Suggestion. Is it worth me staying on the car and so that like I can do stuff from the outside, or is it better to have us all in one place?
I mean,
At this point, the car is keeping up with at least the back train cars. So there's definitely certain things you can do at this moment, and you can deal with how things flow from that.
What do we reckon?
It's up to you, Dr. Klaus.
I mean, I just feel like if the train keeps going and we cannot slow it down, then we're gonna get separated and we're gonna...
Currently it's slowed, but there are people on this train that are going to try and do something about that.
Okay. Right, it's round 2 in that case then, I think.
Okay,
let's go.
make a move roll.
I will. I'm going
Okay,
to use a
jump
drive for this one.
I'm going to give him a drive as well. I'm going to hold out my hand and just try and like help him like get on board.
Right, you got 2 extra dice.
I got a 6. Yes.
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great, fantastic. So, with this point, arm outstretched, you catch on to Arthur's hand and he pulls you on board.
Yeah.
You are on the train and you see Rita's like, I'll try and go further up and see what's in these other carriages.
Mm-hmm.
And just takes up to the next one up, just to kind of get some eyes on. But you guys are currently in the back here. There's like a metal door with a latch you can lift up to try and get into this back cart.
Okay. Do we know which carriage the Scarlet Bomber?
With your previous survey rolls, you all got 1s and 2s. I'm afraid not. You just see it getting loaded, but you're not too sure because you were too busy avoiding obstacles and people on your way there. It obscured your kind of perception of things.
Okay. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Who's there?
Open the door. Nothing as of this moment. No response.
I think I'm going to open it. If somebody else is willing to...
Do I have a gun?
Do I have gun?
Do I have
Me gun. Shoot now.
Me gun. Shooty bang. I genuinely don't remember.
I don't think we haven't worked it out. Unless you got a spare gear slot, you can say you've had a gun this whole time.
This whole time that I've never used.
I mean, you could have picked
you got
another one
spare
from my
slots.
house, yeah, if you had slots.
No, I don't think I did. If you don't remember it, then I don't.
Yeah.
So we'll see. If
You
we find,
can
if we
definitely,
find it,
if you come across people, you could find a gun maybe. You never know. Alrighty.
But I do have a rocket launcher.
It's locked, right? The door. of the
Yes,
carriage.
but there's a latch from the outside you can open and go in.
let's
It's
just go
open.
in.
It openable from the outside. It's just a lever latch kind of thing to lift up and go in.
All right.
I'll get my gun ready though in
Yep.
case.
In that case,
Alrighty.
I'll open. Be ready with
Yep.
the gun. Yeah.
You open and
I'll
you
accept that.
go inside. It's like you're looking for a gun. Yes, the one I keep back here.
Gun. No, I don't.
This is one I prepared earlier.
I have this though.
Staple them. Yeah. Staple gun. You open the door and you are met with a lightless interior. But the first thing you see different crates and boxes with different kind of labels and stuff like this.
Anything instantly recognizable?
Roll a this would be focus. You're inspecting.
Okay, copy.
We'll get on that too if that's okay. Just to check the boxes.
Yeah, of course. So a 1. So not too sure. No, it's a bit dark in here. There's no lights on.
There's a 6 on the gilded
A 6 on the gilded. Okay,
and
fantastic.
a 1. So thanks God for the
Yeah.
device.
So at this point, you'll instantly know. So all these things, it's just like a general storage. There's food supplies in here, and general, just kind of paperwork and stuff for the train and things like this. This is just general storage you find yourself in.
Nothing of interest. Let's keep moving, I guess. I don't know.
It is at this point, I'll say, you hear a door open from the opposite side of this car,
Hide.
Okay.
this train car,
I'm gonna
and
hide.
like spill in from the other side.
Gonna hide behind some boxes.
Yes, you could definitely hide for sure.
Yeah, same. As close to the door as possible. The door just open, just to make sure that maybe we can ambush them. Or,
Right, if you'll want to roll hide rolls, you definitely can. Go ahead. I'll give you an extra die roll on this one because you're in the dark.
amazing. So we roll it too.
So roll 1 extra die.
Yeah, perfect. I have 1. So gilded. 4.
4.
6.
6.
Well, I'd love to say that we all passed, but I got 2 3s.
2 3s.
I'm having a
Yeah,
day.
right.
Light spills in. Arthur, you're used to this sort of environment, hiding in dark places in kind of... This isn't an urban space, but in this moment... Guys, you're finally in a room. You find yourself tucked into wherever you want to be, up to yourself. Where would you like to be tucked in this space? There's crates everywhere you can hide behind. You can hide in the darkness of corners or wherever you'd like to do.
I want to hide.
Since you roll the stakes, you have...
I want to hide where there's like some crates stacked quite tall that I can push
Okay.
over.
Great. Done.
And
With- you
Mini
got
at the
5.
door. Kind of.
You get to the other door. I'll say... what'd you get, sorry?
4.
A 4. So that's a mixed success. So in this moment, you get to hide behind the door, but you do create noise as you knock over a small box of which seem to be just like payment slips, and they knock over, and you're like, shit! But you get to the door, but you do hear footsteps stop in silence until
Could I make a... I know this is really stupid, or I don't know. Could I make a sound like a rat, kind of something like that? Like,
not in this moment.
Oh, damn it.
Not in this moment, as a louder sound is made when
Oh,
Dr. Klaus
can it be
knocks
me
over
going-
a different
Oh,
tower.
I was hoping it would be me
Or
going.
go ahead,
"Ee,
go
ee."
ahead, go ahead.
Hello, ee.
As you think, why the fuck did I just say
Oh
that?
no.
Speaking rat again.
Shit. It's still that annihilation from earlier. You're just really susceptible to Scarlet, even though you smoked it in college.
Yeah, I did.
To Frankenstein. So at this point, you, Dr. Klaus, are faced with, you will not know his name, but this is a man with a white coat. This is Diego. And at this point, this man sees you. You see him. He's got this kind of white, almost like fedora kind of hat with a black brim. And he's got like a small kind of Italian, you know, those really sharp mafia Italian mustaches, like old school mustaches.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and as he hears and he sees you, he will whip his coat back, and there's a blade, a sword. As he pulls it out, as he does so, you see the symbol of Pyre appear tattooed on his arm.
Okay.
As this is a member of the rogue religious side of the Ascendancy. And he goes, "You will not get in the way of the Ascendancy's work."
I hate to do another Indiana Jones thing, but I would like to pull out my gun and shoot him whilst he's playing around with his sword.
Bring a gun to a knife fight.
Yeah,
Sword fight. If you want to, in this moment,
Yeah.
I'm going to say, as a quick draw thing,
Yeah.
and you revealed yourself, I'm going to actually say in this moment, this is going to be a disadvantage because you've lost the surprise here.
Fair enough.
Can I assist him by pushing this tower of shit onto this guy?
Absolutely. So in this, you will not have disadvantage anymore.
Okie dokie. Here we go. I'm assuming control.
Yes, because you're shooting.
Shooting, yeah. Cool. Come along. 5 on the gilded.
Ooh.
Mixed success. What happens is, at this point, you fire quick, and what he does, he manages to deflect the bullet,
Oh.
and it pins into the ceiling and makes a hole, and you see a little bead of light come through. And as he steps to advance towards you to cut you down, tower box blocks his pathway. So you didn't get any sort of damage or anything in. That's the bad side. The good side of it is, you're at this moment, there's a small barrier between you, which is a limited window, a very limited window. That's an action from Arthur and Klaus. What are you doing to your bolts in this first round of sorts?
At this point, I'm kind of like really looking at what is right and what is wrong, and I know it's wrong to try to do what I'm gonna do, but these people deserve it, and I'm just gonna kind of aim my gun and try to shoot him on the chest.
Okay, control please.
Could you?
Court, Arthur, and everything else they're doing is just enough. I had enough. I'm still a bit high.
And
as well.
I'm going to give you a extra die in this
Ooh,
because you
oh
are
my
currently
God.
hidden.
Okay.
Oh,
so
sneak
I will
attack.
have 3, yeah? Well, that's amazing. So I have 2 dice on control already. So 3 die here. Come on, I need that. Candela. Okay, that's a 5.
5 mixed success. You fire. You don't hit him in the chest. He hears you, whips around, but as you do it, he gets, as we do in the stream, clipped in the shoulder, in the back.
Hey.
At this moment, that's the success part. The problem is, he's now focused on you, and he goes, "Why, hello, dear bot. Your father says hello."
Oh.
All right. We come to a fresh round. What are you guys doing? Any order, doesn't matter. Or we can do the same order.
Kind of have.
If we're going by order, it would be you first, Klaus.
I mean, I have a gun.
Do you want to fire again?
Hello, Doctor. Hello there. Hello, Doctor.
It's almost like that Spider-Man, you know, where there's like... So he's kind of like trying to get his bearings. He's like, his head's on the swivel, like looking for, he knows you're there. He knows there's a third one of you somewhere. probably assumes it's whoever knocked over the thing. His head's on a swivel, but he is like, you can tell he has some martial prowess of a sort here.
Can I aid by trying to distract him
Yes.
so that he doesn't Jedi fucking deflect shots anymore?
Yes.
I want to just look around and see a can of something and throw it at his head to distract him.
Yeah, there'll be
Just
like a can
bonk.
of food. You can just get a can of food and just like beans or something and just fling it at his head.
Yep.
Wow.
So if you want to, is it so? It's using it for distraction purposes.
It doesn't
So-
actually matter if it hits him.
No, it
it's
doesn't.
just
Probably-
just
it
like
won't-
there's a thing.
It's definitely not going to hit him, but it's going to distract him potentially. So roll high.
If I get a double 6, can it hit him in the head? And he goes, oh.
Yeah, if you get a critical success, I'll let you hit him in the head
Okay.
as well.
But you have to do
Good.
a one-liner.
Let's see if it hits first.
Well, it's just a 5, which is disappointing.
5 mixes.
but-
You throw it and it hits against the door that he has just come through, and now his attention switches to you in this moment. You've definitely distracted him as he sees you. Me did you see? You're still with us now.
Ah! Nice coat!
Thank you. Other two, what are you doing? As he's currently got his eyes locked on Arthur.
I've got to shoot him. I've got a gun. I never get a gun.
Shoot, go for it. Use this opportunity to shoot. Go for it.
Okay, come along.
I'll say add an extra die to this. He's distracted.
Alrighty. Thank God
I
for
think
that, because the first two I rolled were fails.
Yeah.
That's also a fail. That's 3 fails. That was 2 ones and a 3.
Oh my! This is so like 180 from last time. Mm-hmm. This
It's deserved.
Dice giveth, the dice taketh
It's
away.
totally deserved.
At this point, you go to shoot him, and what happens is, he just does an upward swipe. Your gun is pointed, and it just goes. The tip of the gun just goes.
Oh no.
Oh, now it's
As he
sawn
has
off.
now destroyed your weapon.
Oh no, that's
He sliced it through the top, so you can't fire anything. You've lost your gun.
Oh shit. As I see him kind of going like that and kind of making that move with the sword, I
Yep.
see his armpit a bit more burnable. I'm gonna try
Yep.
to kind of low down and shoot him right there.
Yep. You've revealed yourself, so you don't get that extra die, but you can
Yeah,
still
okay.
roll control as normal.
Alrighty. Okay, coming up 1 second. 2 dice. Yeah. That's a 4.
Mixed success. Mixed success. At this point, as he's on, your shot hits true. But at this point, he then, as he takes the shot, he goes, ah! And then he goes low to the ground and slices at your thighs. You will take a mark in body.
Oh fuck.
As he you manage to dodge just out of the way, but he just nicks your quads, and you're like, ah! And you almost crumple to the floor.
Yeah. Oh,
We come to the next round.
salop.
Who would like to go first?
Well, I'm going to do the same thing and just try and distract him for whoever comes next.
Yeah, just pick it up.
I'm just launching cans at him, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and
Just
roll.
boom,
More throwing this time. I'll leave that up to you.
I'm going to see some like spam
Yeah.
in a can.
You can.
And I'm
spam him with that.
actually instead of just like throwing the can at him, I'm gonna like
Yeah.
rip it open and like just launch the spam specifically
Okay.
at him.
Yeah. Great. Love it. Go for it. Go for it. I love that. Oh shit!
That's a 5 on the gilded.
5 in the gilded.
Wow.
As he gets shot, he turns. He hears something coming, and he goes to deflect it, but there's nothing to really cut through. And
Yeah,
it just goes. He goes ah! And it goes through his eyes. He's successfully distracted.
Amazing. He says like it turns out it wasn't spam, it was dog food. So
Yeah.
Should have got a spam filter.
Oh,
Yes.
that was
yes.
that was good.
Yes.
That was good.
Yes.
It was.
Deserved.
It was.
Yes.
It was.
Yes.
I was, haha, spam filter, and then I'll filter like he tried to filter it and it didn't happen.
Yes,
yes.
yes.
It's
I shall
funny
now
when you
be
have to
only
explain
going
the joke,
for prop
yes.
jokes. Yes.
Yes. What are you two doing as this moment of opportunity presents itself?
Can I ask, is the carriage open in any way, or is it shut?
Yeah, there's the
Thinking
door.
the same
No,
way.
it's enclosed space. There's no windows here.
Okay.
Apart from there's only doors that you came in and the one he's came through.
Okay. So I think I have one gear slot left. So me being me, I'm going to look at my destroyed gun. I'm going to go, oh 9, what am I going to do here? Straight away, and I go, that was my decoy guns. This is the real one. It is all
Okay.
a big ruse.
It is ein rules.
Can I now kill this man, please?
Yeah, you just go ahead. Go.
Thank
You
you,
have a decoy gun.
yeah.
He's distracted as well. With
Yes,
spat with his
yes.
face.
Please, can I shoot?
I would so laugh if he got this one too. Go ahead, make a control roll.
One of these has got to hit.
Yeah.
You get a die to this again, distracted.
I'm
so you
giving
get an extra.
myself a goddamn drive as well. That's 4 dice.
Right, one of these has got to work.
Surely.
Surely.
Okay.
That's 2 1s. Hold on.
Oh God.
Okay.
6. Yeah.
Yes, at last.
You say you say tell us how you shoot this guy.
Well, I just it's basically pointed straight at his head, and I'm like, that was a decoy, and then just
As you
Just
shoot,
this.
as he just clears his eye, he manages to dodge a headshot, but it clips him and it carves a bullet-sized slice through, and he holds his face and he goes, I am Diego Paris. I am Knight of Pyre. I am the right hand of the Cardinal. I will not stand for this. You will die first.
oh 9.
But that is a success.
Yay.
No big success. There's no fallout from this, so that's great. Tibalt, what are you doing?
As he said that he's the Knight of Pirates, and I'm just gonna try to. Could I try to actually push him back towards the door that he came? I mean, how are the doors like? Are the carriages like fully open, or do they have like a?
The door is swung open. It's fully open, and there's like that slight gap, and it's got that joining part of the cars. So
Okay,
it's like
okay,
this
so
opens out before it goes
Awesome.
into another
Oh,
carriage.
that's amazing. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I want.
Very old school
So
scene
I'll
trick.
try
Yep.
and try to kind of
Make a
push him
strike
forward.
roll. This is a strike roll.
I don't know. If
As you're
I'm gonna
using
do this.
push,
I don't.
shove, strike.
Okay. I will use my last drive to cancel the disadvantage on that.
Okay, down to a single roll.
Yeah,
go.
come on, man. You got this, T-Bolt. Oh, no, you don't.
You got this. You don't got this.
I think my voice goes, as I'm kind of walking, like I lose a little bit of breath.
It kind of wins you as you try to breathe in as you do this, and and I'll say in this moment, as you fail, you do push him, and he goes down in amongst the track and the underside of the train, and he disappears. But as you do, your hand is hanging over exposed as you follow the edge. Your hand gets caught in some machinery.
Ooh.
And you will take... Remind me what roll you got?
I go at 2.
Got it, 2. With a 2. Your hand churns up and you take 2 marks in body.
Oh, no.
And you pull your hand back and it's just mangled flesh all falling off the bone.
Fucking hell, Resident Evil.
Shit. Yep. Look at it. Kind of like, fuck, and think of how I'm gonna hold the Saiyan's board now. So I'm super angry and kind of crying there, bleeding profusely.
But as far as you're aware, Diego Paris is no more.
Yeah, could I know this is not my turn anymore, but could I make sure...
There's no turns per se at this point. It's gone back to a
just-
normal pace of things at the moment.
I want to make sure that he's actually falling, that he's not hiding there, trying to get me in the moment I'm...
Roll a... This would be a... you're trying to spot, you're trying to search. This is survey.
Can I also look?
Yes, anybody who wants to can make survey rolls as you all gather around the edge to try and see where this figure has gone, if he's fallen to his demise. And then let me know when what you roll. 1.
5.
4.
You have what for you, Klaus?
4.
4. You have other things to think about right now, Theobald.
Yeah.
5 and a 4, so both make successes. At this point, what you'll see is caught in one of the kind of wheels, just going round and round and round and round and round. You see a white coat.
Oh.
You don't
But nothing
necessarily
else.
see a body. So, as far as you know, you might be dead. There's a coat there. No blood. But you don't know if that means he's just fallen off the train or he's gunged up somewhere dead amongst the wheels or something. In this moment, you have a slight reprieve.
I'll rip my sleeve off.
And you see at this point, Rita's car puts like, "Are you okay?
Did you see where he went?
Who?"
The white coat man.
Diego Montoya.
Did
No,
you
I can see a
Yeah,
white coat in the
yeah.
wheels.
Diego
I know who
Montoya.
you're talking about. Where's he gone?
I killed his father. No, I actually. Well, yes, that does happen.
Or is it? Yes.
Yes. No, I was like, it's funny if that happens. Anyway, what I want to do is
Yes.
find the same brake that I found on the carriage behind us on this next carriage along and pull that.
You can roll a focus. You're inspecting, or you could do survey. Focus or survey, actually.
I'll do le focus.
Le focus. You're trying to
Le
inspect
focus.
this
Le bosch.
current
I
area
will-
that you're in for.
I'll add a little drive in because it's muy importante. Ooh, it's a 6.
A 6. Again, same sort of place you found the other one.
So I'll pull it.
As you do, it slows the train. The train is like, and you can see at that point, it kind of the whole train just jerks a bit, and it's really just pulling dead weight, and it's slowed down considerably. And you can see Rita's car almost kind of starts to pick up speed and overtake the next car. It's like, I'll keep going.
Nice.
Yeah, c'est bon.
What do you guys do now that is slowed down much further? It is considerably slowed down. It's still kind of jumping around, but you can hear all the gears and the cogs just really like grinding against each other.
I'll rip my sleeve off and kind of make some kind of wrapping for my hand that is bleeding a lot, just to stop it from bleeding out.
You can also see some of the smoke coming by is blackened a bit more from just from pure having to push the train further to try and overcome its drag.
Okay.
And you bandage your hand up.
Okay. I turn to the.
You still have use of your hand in this moment, but
Okay. Nearly, I'm one mark from a scar. Yeah, I'm pretty far.
yes.
I turn to Tybalt and I say, I've forgotten to open the next door. You have your gun, and then I turn to Art and I go, you have your spam. We will venture forward.
Alrighty.
I look at my messed up hand and T-Bolt's messed up hand, and I'm like, we're well armed.
Yep, the broken hand. People.
You've heard of the Scarlet hand. This is the broken hand.
This is a broken hand. Then you one, and you
Hey,
function. Yeah.
There's only one good pair of hands left, mate. Something's got to happen, isn't it?
Oh, is this the new shoulders? Is this the new shoulders? This is what's happening.
Using toes. You enter this next space.
Cautiously.
This is cautiously. If you would like to do cautiously, do hidden. As you open the door, you will notice there's lights on in this space. Go ahead.
Silly hide.
Roll your hide if you want to do. Well, open the door quietly and also make your way through.
I'm gonna use 5.
Okay. 4.
4.
4.
4.
Oh.
Yeah. 4.
All fours.
Ah, 4s all round. Mixed success. So with this, you enter the space. You do so quietly. And what you notice is this room is full of weapons. Machine guns, rifles, different
Tommy
pistols,
gun.
revolvers. Yeah, there's a Tommy
nice.
gun there too.
Are they all decoys?
Yes. No. That you're not sure. Fail. The bad part of the mix is no. The bad part of the mix success is at this point there are windows in the back of this carriage looking out into the next car, like little kind of very slender rectangular, just to see into the next cart. And you see a Tommy gun trained at you in the other carriage.
Tommy gun.
Oh, 9.
Is it just like an empty carriage and then with
Well, not
racks on the wall,
as well.
or-
I don't say it's not aimed at you, but it's primed aiming at the cabin. You've sneaked in, as I said.
Oh, okay.
It's just kind of because they saw Diego back there, and they're just kind of posted up. Whoever this individual is
And they're in the same carriage, or they're in the next carriage?
in the next carriage along. You just see a shine of a barrel.
Can we have a look at the weapons? Is there anything
Yes.
that's not a gun, i.e. grenades or something like that?
I will let you roll a this is inspection, so this is a focus roll.
Oh, can I
See
also
if you
join
can
on
find any grenades. Yes.
Focus.
Yeah, I'll be looking for something maybe that doesn't make so much noise, like a silent gun, something like that.
Silent grenade.
I don't know if there is a thing in this world about that, but yeah, it's fun. I'll try.
I'll tell you what. Disadvantage, same roll.
Yep, cool. Survey. I had disadvantage.
It's
Anyway.
focus.
Oh, okay, that's much better. Well, I did roll 2 die, so I got 2 ones, so either way.
Okay. You do not find a silence, so you're happy to help yourself to any other gun, but yeah.
Could I actually just, I don't think this will be a roll. If I look up, is it one of those windows on the ceiling that kind of will lead to the top of the train?
No.
Like
not
for
here.
us to walk on the train on top of it, no, yeah? It's not
Not
openings.
in this space. Not in the current carriage. It's not to say that there isn't any, but they might be on the outside. They're just not on the inside here.
Alright, perfect.
There's no access to the roof from inside.
I'll just grab some bullets for the gun that I have.
Okay, yeah. Just a casing of bullets. What about you guys? What did you roll, sorry?
5.
5. 3. Klaus, you don't find anything, but I will say that you don't find any sort of grenades you're looking for.
Okay.
Arthur, you find one single frag grenade.
I'll take it.
It's the
Literally.
only one that's in available.
Okay.
It's mostly firearms in here rather than explosives.
I'll take the 1 grenade. And can I grab myself and machine gun and Tommy gun and one of those and some ammo.
Ammo. Yeah. So, what one would you like to take?
I will take a Tommy gun because just
Tommy gun. Yes, sir. One Tommy gun. Going once. Going twice. 3 times. Tommy gun for you, sir. Well, now I'm proud owner.
Somebody stop me! Right.
At that point, no, I'm joking. At this moment, you're currently hidden. You grab some stuff. It's lit in here, but it's very low lit, which is probably why no one's potentially fired upon you. But you are aware that since maybe if Diego doesn't come back, that might intrigue some eyes. What do you guys do in this moment?
Sneaky.
Keep going, I guess. Do you think if we could derail the train and actually crash the train and kill everyone on the train and the apparatus, that would be amazing. But I don't know how to do that. I don't really know about trains.
First, I love the idea. We are also on the train at the moment.
Yes, that would be another thing. Yeah,
So
but luckily we have your auntie there. Hopefully we can jump
So good.
into her car. I don't know.
So good. Jump from the explosion. I like it.
It sounds
Yeah,
more
yeah.
dangerous at all. With my program.
I think we need to find the bomba. Set it off. No.
Yes. I mean, if we set it off in the middle of... There is
Yes.
nowhere, just trees here.
You are just traveling through, like,
Now it's full of buildings.
Oh,
Damn, how did it get so quick?
no, we're still in a building, I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
Yes.
never left.
It's the Truman Show.
Yes.
Just going through Jim Carrey films today.
Just a random studio audience going, "We found a grenade!"
The holy hand grenade. Oh.
Yeah, it's actually just a bar, so.
How many? Oh, by the way, how many carriages in total on this train? We would have had a look.
Again, from when you first arrived on scene. I'll let you guesstimate. So if you want to roll a focus roll to remember, it is at disadvantage, however.
Okay. Oh, they're both fours. Well, there you go.
You'll get a sense of that there is 5 carriages in total. This is the starting from the back. This is the
Third.
If you want to think it.
This is the
You're
second.
in
back.
the second to the back, so you're in the third one. Yeah.
So.
Well,
Fourth,
sorry, fourth. You're in the fourth one. You're in the fourth one. Yeah.
Okay.
In terms of if it's trying to ascertain maybe where the device is, you're unsure. You don't know which one they've loaded it into or what's in those containers. In
Well,
those
it means that
cars.
there's only 3 more to go,
Yes.
and the train and the thing. Well, I think if we stop the train by keep on adding brakes on, like if we do one more carriage, that's 3 of the approximately 5, but definitely 5 carriages that are braking. It'll be slow.
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be almost tracking to a standstill at that point if you pull another one properly. It'll be just like going
Can I, in that
if you
case,
pull another one.
can I try and sneak up to the Tommy gun and try and pull it off of him?
You would have to go into the next carriage to do so.
Yeah, that's fun.
Okay, I'm going to need a hide roll.
Can I also
This is
sneak
high-
forward?
This
I'm not
is
gonna
if
do
you're
the
just
same
going to
thing.
sneak forward, it's high stakes.
Alrighty.
If you're going to try and get close and cross a whole gap to the next carriage.
I'm gonna. I also want to at least get to the next carriage without being seen.
Okay. So hide rolls from the both of you. Are you both going just the over into the next carriage, or are you going to do something off the wall?
Double backflip
Double backflip
with
okay.
pike.
With pike. Okay.
With Pike is important.
yes. I think the landing's important.
I'm going to use my specialist German sneaky shoes. And
I
Put
guess I
them
will.
into sports mode.
I see them both running. I will just do hiding and kind of using the shadows to move. I'll do the
roll
same.
a hide roll. I'm gonna say this is all high stakes because you're also going. You have to cross like a whole outside gap to get to the next train car. It is very exposed here, so you are putting yourself up to danger.